Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, March 4th. Well, the theme of this forecast discussion today is from snow to May. We're experiencing some snow winding down now across southeastern Pennsylvania. Still some pretty good snows in the Jersey Shore region where 3 or 4 inches could fall by the time it ends there about midday. It's already over with in D.C. Still some snow falling in the New York City metro region. Another nuisance snow event could occur Saturday night into early Sunday as a clipper system drops southeastward from the northern plains to the Ohio Valley and then into the Mid-Atlantic region. And then starting Monday, it's off to the races for the temperatures as they will start to soar, reaching 60 degrees perhaps by Monday afternoon in D.C. and near Philly, 70 degrees in many I-95 locations by Tuesday afternoon, or if not then, certainly by Wednesday. A major warm-up next week, and it looks like that warm weather will create some problems across parts of the nation as there will likely be some torrential rainfall in portions of the south-central U.S. during next week. Places like Arkansas and perhaps Louisiana could experience a foot of rain next week, and there's very likely to be some kind of a severe weather outbreak down in the deep south. Meanwhile, this pattern change will produce some incredible rain amounts in California over the next week to 10 days or so, perhaps a foot or more of rain in much of the northern half of the state, and several feet of snow in the Sierra Nevadas. Well, let's start off by looking at the radar loop as the storm winds down here. We had a low pressure area that moved into the Ohio Valley and weakened, and now low pressure is intensifying rapidly off the Mid-Atlantic coastline. As this storm slowly pulls away and intensifies rapidly, the precipitation is kind of wrapping in towards the center of the low pressure area, now wrapping up across southeastern Pennsylvania. Still some good snows across much of southern and central New Jersey, and even across the Delmarva Peninsula. Certainly some spots in this region, the Delmarva Peninsula up across the Jersey Shore, can reach 3, 4, 5 inches of snow by the time this whole thing pulls out during the midday hours in that part of the Mid-Atlantic region. This is kind of a close-up view of the radar in the southern New Jersey, Delmarva Peninsula region. And you can really see the tendency for the radar echoes to kind of collapse in towards the coastline, ending now across the upper part of Chester County and northern Bucks and Montgomery County. Still some snow across Delaware County and into Philadelphia right now. And the best snows right at the moment across Delmarva Peninsula into central and southern New Jersey. Again, some of those spots along the coast here can receive 3, 4, perhaps even 5 inches of snow by the time it winds down around the midday hour. Again, all over within the D.C. metro region. Basically, Washington and the Philadelphia metro regions received anywhere from a coating to an inch or so. And again, the higher amounts will be to the south and east of the I-95 corridor in places like southern Delaware, across to southern New Jersey and central New Jersey. Well, let's take a look at some computer forecast maps. This is all using last night's 0Z GFS model run. First, we'll look at today's system, and then we'll focus in on the clipper that could produce some more nuisance-type snowfall in parts of the I-95 corridor Saturday night, early Sunday. This is the forecast map for early this afternoon. That storm will continue to intensify off the Mid-Atlantic coastline as it pulls slowly to the northeast. Snow continues until the midday, perhaps even early afternoon hours over the Delmarva Peninsula and New Jersey. And again, some of those areas could end up with 3 to 5 inches of snow by the time it all ends in the midday or early afternoon hours. A few residual snow showers in the mountainous regions of central Pennsylvania and West Virginia. But notice here upstream, a clipper system producing some snowfall in the northern plains, and that's what we'll track for the upcoming weekend nuisance snow event. And here's the forecast map for early tonight, 7 or 8 o'clock time frame. Finally over with across New Jersey, Delmarva Peninsula. That low pressure area, quite strong, moves well off the Mid-Atlantic coastline by then. And here's that clipper. As is typical for a clipper, hence the name clipper, they move quite fast in the jet stream that drops from southwestern Canada into the northern plains, and it'll continue a southeastward track to the Ohio Valley and then reaches the Mid-Atlantic region on Saturday night. Well, here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and here's that Clipper system. Pretty healthy looking Clipper. Low pressure area situated right around Chicago. Notice on the other side, very warm air starting to surge northeastward here in the southwestern part of the nation, the south central part of the nation. Warm air will flood into the eastern U.S. starting Monday, and all of next week looks very warm for this time of year. Now here's the forecast map for tomorrow evening, Saturday evening. That Clipper system putting some moisture now into D.C. on its way towards southeastern Pennsylvania. It looks like the Clipper certainly will be more impressive down across the D.C. metro region of Philadelphia as compared to New York City, for example. Most of the moisture dissipates by the time it reaches the New York City region. But again, it could produce some nuisance-type snowfall in D.C. beginning late afternoon, and it certainly can be mixed with rain at times, or even some rain or snow showers in the afternoon. And then all of that moves into southeastern Pennsylvania early tomorrow night in the form of rain and or snow showers. Let's now jump ahead another 12 hours. And here we go, the forecast map for Sunday morning. Again, by this time, that moisture mostly south of the New York City metro region, but even there can be a nuisance snow event. This is how the Clipper lines up on Sunday morning before it'll pull out of here. So again, we have after the ending of today's snow, we'll have another shot at some snow, could be mixed with rain at times up and down the I-95 corridor Saturday night, early Sunday, perhaps a coating to an inch or so in some areas. Once that Clipper pulls out of here later in the day on Sunday, that sets the stage for a major warm-up that begins on Monday. Potentially 60 degrees in many spots in the I-95 corridor on Monday, and 70 degrees by Tuesday afternoon in many spots along the I-95 corridor. And if you don't reach 70 on Tuesday, you're very likely to reach it by Wednesday. Again, next week will not only bring the big warmth in the eastern U.S., but a significant rain event coming for the south central part of the nation. Places like Louisiana, Arkansas, perhaps Missouri can get a foot of rain over the next several days, and is likely to be a severe weather outbreak. Meanwhile, California also to get pounded as this pattern changes with significant rainfall, lower elevation areas next week, and significant snow, several feet of snow in the Sierra Nevadas over the next week to 10 days. So a lot going on in the world of weather. A major warm-up coming to the Mid-Atlantic region next week. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.